November is that time of year when the Matron Stakes take center stage at Dover Downs. So what's that mean? Oh, it just means that some of the brightest stars in our sport are right here in our backyard. And recently, all 4 two-year-old matron divisions either equaled or broke track records at Dover Downs. Let's have a look. First, let's see some matron action with the 2-year-old trotting fillies in their over $147,000 event.
Next level stuff's been there right from the gate. Queen of the Hill ready to make a move from second, angles to the outside, they straighten away, but next level stuff moves away quickly by 2.5. Next level stuff wins easily, next level stuff. Queen of the Hill clearly second best, the distance back to Love You by Click in 153 and 2.
In the 2-year-old filly trot, next level stuff, guided by Tim Tetrick and trained by Jim Campbell, cut the mile and equaled the track record for that division in 153 and 2. The daughter of Sebastian K is owned and bred by Run the Table Stables.
Timmy, your strategy going into the race, either you were going to leave or Yannick, you decided to be on the front and cut all the fractions.
Yeah, that was my my hope that I'd got to do, and I set pretty stiff fractions, and I think my mare's pretty talented, and she's made a few odd breaks here and there, and I thought her best work would be on the front.
That's where she normally races, on the front end, and I can see where she's made a couple breaks, but she felt good leaving out of there.
Yeah, definitely from the outside. She got a little good step out of there, got a good jump on him, and you know, we trotted pretty good to the first quarter, and then I got a little middle half breather, but then she trotted home strong, and you know, never pulled her plugs, and she trotted all the way to the wire very well.
Very good, Timmy. Congratulations to you. Jimmy, 153 and 2, lowered the lifetime best by 2 seconds. Tell me about this filly.
She's been a little bit of a project, to say the least. You know, it doesn't show. She has made more breaks than what she's shown, and you know, but she turned the corner at the right time for us. You know, Timmy and her seem to get along pretty good. He knows how to handle her, and they get along really good. And you know, the time was very impressive tonight, and she brought her A game. And I'm so happy for her owner, Scott Farber. He's had a good year this year, but he's had some really bad years, and he's stuck with it. And I know he's very proud of his filly tonight. He bred her and owns her, so it's extra special for Scott, and I'm happy for him because he deserves it.
Absolutely, Jimmy. What's next for this 2-year-old filly?
She's all done for this year, so she'll get some time off, and then we'll get her ready and you know, start off with the Pennsylvania sires with her for next year.
Very good, Jim. Congratulations again. Good seeing you again.
Good seeing you. Thank you.
Now, let's bring in the 2-year-old pacing fillies for their matron event, racing for a purse of over $176,000.
Their final turn, Lyons Sentinel. Right there on the outside, Hen Party toward the rail, Lady Lou, 3 wide now. Here's Perfect Storm, followed by Looks Good in the Romper. They're right at the top of the stretch now, turning her home. It's Lyons Sentinel with the lead. It's opening up now. Lyons Sentinel by 2.5. Coming on the outside, Perfect Storm. They come toward the wire. Lyons Sentinel's in front. Lyons Sentinel. Then it's going to be Perfect Storm and Hen Party, maybe third in 150 and 3/5.
In the 2-year-old filly pace, Lyons Sentinel established a new track record of 150 and 3 for her division. She's trained by Jim King Jr. and driven by Tim Tetrick. The daughter of Captain Treacherous is owned by 3 Lions Racing.
In the winner's circle, the winner of the 2-year-old filly matron pacer, Lyons Sentinel. Timmy, 26 and 1. They left out there pretty good. Was that your intent to be on the front?
I wasn't really going to, but I just went ahead and took charge, and my mare was a little aggressive after last week. She remembered that. You know, this mare's been nothing but spectacular all year, besides the beat there last week at Brewer's Crown, which was pretty hard. But, you know, again, she raced really good, big fractions, and she, for a 2-year-old filly to do what she's done, she's pretty special.
Were you a little bit concerned when Perfect Storm, the horse, pulled first up on you, or you felt pretty confident nearing the 3/4 pole?
Well, with these 2-year-olds, you never know what can happen, especially off them fractions. Are they going to have a bad day? Or are they going to, you know, flip a little bit? But, you know, I had pretty good confidence in this filly because she hadn't let me down so far, and she got it done again today.
Very good, Tim. Starting off a good day, 2 for 2.
Yeah, hope it keeps going. Thank you.
Good luck to you. Thanks, Tim. Jimmy King Jr., 50 and 3. Lyons Sentinel. Earnings well over $600,000. You and I were standing back there. You felt pretty confident. Were you just trying to show that or not show that, or how did you feel?
Well, I did feel pretty confident. She's a very, very nice filly. It's getting late in the year, and as Timmy had mentioned, that we have one start left, and if that turns out right, she'll have a sensational year, not just a good one.
What start's that going to be?
It's at the Meadowlands, called the Three Diamonds, and it goes for about 400.
Now, with this filly, this is what, as you said, she started 12 starts. I remember seeing her in the beginning. Did you feel that she was going to have this ability?
Well, I didn't know how fast she would go, but I knew she was a fighter. She didn't mind getting head and head, and when they got shoulder to shoulder, she would try to make sure that she was the first nose to the wire.
Very good, Jim. Continued success.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Moving on, let's check out the over $181,000 matron for standout freshman trotting colts.
3/4, 124 and 3/5 as they come over toward the top of the stretch, pulling away Amigo Volo. In second is Move Out of My Way, K. There's the move to the outside by Patriarch Hanover. They're at the top of the stretch. They turn for home, and Amigo Volo's got a big lead coming through the stretch. Amigo Volo draws away, wins by 7 or 8 lengths. Into second now comes Patriarch Hanover. Back to third, Move Out of My Way, K. Amigo Volo. 152 and 4.
The 2-year-old colt and gelding trotters division was won by Amigo Volo, who's trained by Nifty Norman and driven by Dexter Dunn. The 152 and 4 mile was a new track record. The son of Father Patrick is owned by Pinsky Stables and David Miller. Just to clarify, not the Hall of Fame driver David Miller, the owner David Miller from Florida.
To the right of me is part owner, Carter Penske. Carter, impressive mile by Dexter tonight. Question is, we were talking earlier, I guess, is that the key to him? He made breaks, 2 breaks earlier before the Breeders' Cup. Obviously, it was very beneficial that you had him at the right time, at the right spot. How did you feel about him tonight, and where is he going to go after this?
Having Dex is always good. He's very good at keeping horses alive and stuff like that. So, never questioned him. He's always great with this horse. After this, I think we're looking at the Valley Victory, but we'll see how he comes out of the race.
Congratulations. Dexter, congratulations. A great mile. Tell me about the way the race shaped up for you. You left out of there pretty quick. Was it a concern, the fact that he had braking issues earlier? Warming up tonight, how was he compared to most nights?
No, he was pretty good tonight. He's a bit of a trickster sometimes, and when he made those breaks, but he's just super talented. And once you get his mind on the game, he's very smooth to sit behind. So he got out there great. He got around here good, and he probably couldn't have done it, really any easier at the finish. So he's exciting.
In 2018, not many people heard of Dexter Dunn. This year, I believe you won the 2 Breeders' Crown races, earnings of over $10 million. And we're fortunate we have you at Dover Downs. How would you paraphrase your year so far this year?
Probably a bit mind-boggling, really, and you got to pinch yourself. But I've been lucky. Got a great number of support from a lot of people here at Dover and everywhere else, and have been extremely lucky to sit behind some super talented horses like Amigo Volo. So I'm just riding the wave.
Was there a little bit of difference from where you're racing overseas to the racing here in the States?
Well, there's a lot more of it, that's for sure. It's probably already nearly double of what I've ever did in a season back home. Obviously the mile racing's different, but I've been really enjoying it.
Very good, Dexter. Continued success. We look forward to seeing you here at Dover.
Yeah, it's good to be here. Thanks.
Thank you, Dexter.
Finally, let's see what happened in the $186,000 2-year-old pacing colt and gelding division for the matrons.
They race into the final turn. On top, Papi, Rob Hanover, Catawash is there. Outside in third, put to right. Down toward the rail, Max Big Boy, 122 and 4/5. They're midway on the final turn, coming over toward the top of the stretch. Papi, Rob Hanover, a 2-length lead. Catawash giving chase. Into third now is Max Big Boy. Dropping out of it, put to right, and they're at the top of the stretch. And Papi, Rob Hanover pulls away effortlessly coming through the stretch. Papi, Rob Hanover by 5-6 widening lengths. Papi, Rob Hanover, Catawash, and Father Nuno, 150.
The final matron stake of the night at Dover Downs saw Papi Rob Hanover win the 2-year-old colt and gelding pace in a track record time of 150 flat for trainer Brett Pelling and driver David Miller.
The son of Some Beach Somewhere is owned by David McDuffie.
David, were you concerned going into the quarter where a couple horses kind of come out and you were buying your time and then you made the sweeping move?
Not really. I was just waiting to be the last one to the front there, and Andy crossed over and he was looking like he was wanting me to come back. Then Andy come, and so I just let him in the hole and then moved my horse back where I wanted to be.
How was he compared to the race up at Woodbine? Just as strong as ever?
Yeah, he's very sharp. He's actually ended up the year very good, He was very strong tonight and just a real nice horse.
And I know it's been a big year for you, for all your horses. Continued success with you.
Oh, well, thank you.
All right, David. Thank you very much. Mr. Pelling, 50 flat, 2/5 of a second off his lifetime best. Do you think he could have gone faster?
David said he could have went 49 pretty comfortable. He's a very special horse. He's a very strong horse, great gaited horse, and knows what he's doing. He really knows what's going on out there, and take a good horse to beat him.
Any plans after tonight for Papi Rob Hanover?
Well, yeah, we all along we planned on the latter part of the season, so he's 100% going to the Governor's Cup.
Very good. Congratulations again, Brett.
Congratulations to the 2019 Matron 2-year-old champions and all of their connections.